Babe, wake up. New rivalry just dropped. It's Eric Onsens versus Christian Alshon. We had a quick turnaround from Red Rock and North Carolina, and the week started with the announcement that Anna Leigh Waters was pulling out of singles. Ben Johns and Catherine Parento followed quickly afterwards. They cited Rolex courts as the reason, which I totally understand. Aside from the bad bounces, they're just too gritty and inconsistent. Just a couple of days after winning gold in Red Rock, number 2 seed Hunter was upset in the quarters by number 10 seed Roscoe Bellamy. Last week's other finalist, Jack Sock, fell to Max Freeman. With these and other upsets and withdrawals, we ended up with some interesting matchups. Federico versus Gabe and Roscoe versus Zane for semifinal Saturday. And on the women's side, to be honest, singles is far more interesting without Anna Leigh Waters. Obviously, she's great, but the field is totally open. We ended up with Leia versus Paris and Kate versus Salome. After losing to Christian and Catherine last week, Megan and Andre upset them in the quarters, moving on to semifinal Saturday. Anna Bright has been auditioning men for her left side in mixed. This time it was Federico. They had a 3-game thriller against Gabe and Jesse in the quarters, pulled off the win, and set them up to face against Anna Leigh and Ben in the semis. MLP announced that it's now Major League Pickleball presented by DoorDash, which is impressive. Even more impressive, they actually got the Dude Perfect ownership group to post something MLP related, even though they were relocated to Nashville and renamed the Chefs. Apparently DoorDash is going to be sending pickles with certain orders. I do think that this is awesome momentum for Major League Pickleball. Friday's biggest storyline was the Eric Onsens epic celebration after he and Dylan Frazier came back down 5-10 in the third to beat Christian and Andre. Another meme is born between the two ranchers, and it'll be interesting to see how the teammates handle this one at MLP in a couple of weeks. The Kawamotos did what they always do. They won, and they stayed under the radar. Their win over the girlies was overshadowed by the Onsens and Alshon drama. Semifinal Saturday kicked off with Gabe beating Fed in singles. Gabe is a little volatile in singles, but shows that when he's locked in, he's elite. Roscoe took out Zane Ford in 3 games to earn his first PPA Championship Sunday appearance. Zane took a spill at the end of that match and found out that he is all right. Somewhere Anna Leigh is feeling validated in the decision to withdraw. And on Sunday, I tried my hand at some predictions and started pretty hot, correctly calling that Ben and Gabe would come out on top in 4. Beating Fed and Hayden and winning their second gold medal together, but that is where my hot streak ended. In women's doubles, it looked like AL and Catherine were going to roll. They won the first game 11-1, but incredibly, Georgia and Tyra won the next 3 games in a row, earning Georgia her very first women's doubles title and the second for Tyra. In men's singles, Gabe ended Roscoe's run with a straight set win. In mixed, we had an incredible 5-gamer between Ben and Anna Leigh and the Johnsons, with the Johnsons finishing 11-8 in the 5th. And finally, in women's singles, Kate Fahey beat Paris in a tight 3-gamer. Are you not entertained?